Welcome to Learn Telecommunication program. In this video, we are going to talk about the firmware updates used in telecommunication. Before going into the session, let's talk about what is firmware. Firmware is nothing but a data stored in a computer or the hardware devices ROM that provides an instruction how the device should operate. So it's unlike a software, the firmware cannot be changed by the end user or deleted by the end user without a special programs. Okay, now the question comes, why do we need to do a firmware update? For there are various factors that pertains to do a firmware updates. For example, it has an advantage, so it provides advantages over the operating instructions without actually changing the hardware or doing a hardware upgrade. And there are new features that are added using this firmware update. Also, there are optimization of the performance of the firmware improves with this update, and most importantly, the bug fixes are also addressed with a firmware update. In telecommunication, if you see the firmware updates on the application server, which are provided by the companies like Dell, HP, etc. Okay, so for example, HP provides the firmware update as for Genser 10 server blades as SPP, which is nothing but a service pack for the Proliant servers. It is an ISO which contains both the software and the firmware updates for all the components. So that's how the firmware updates are happening in a telecommunication environment. Just to give an example, a practical example of this use case, how firmware updates really helps the hardware or resolves the issue. I had a slow internet with the Wi-Fi. I was getting a 9 to 10 Mbps when I did a speed test, but though my connection was 50 Mbps, so to rule out a modem issue, so I have taken the connection and connected directly the cable that is coming to the modem connected to my laptop, and I got close to almost 50 Mbps. So when I put back the same cable again onto the modem, and I took a LAN cable from the modem and connected to a PC, I was still getting 9 to 10 Mbps. So which makes me clear that the issue is in the modem, and I was using this Tenda N301 model. Okay, how did I resolve this issue? Basically, I went to the Tenda website, and then I checked for if there is any firmware update for this model, and I found there is a firmware update already available for this model, and I downloaded this packages, and I set my laptop to this IP address 10, it's a typo 10.192.168.0.1, and I logged into the browser through admin credentials, and there's option to do a firmware upgrade. So post a firmware upgrade, the modem got auto reboot, and I see that there are a few UI changes also. There are features got added, and also the original issue what I had a low throughput internet speed was also addressed. So this is an example. So you can see in the coming video how I used this Tenda UI to do a firmware upgrade. If you have any comments or questions, you can put on a comment section below. Thank you.